YouTube, this is W95 back with another vlog. Right now we're going to be talking about techno and, the absences of some DJs, how they don't post much on YouTube lately. And right now, on W95's vlog, that's a stupid name, I need to change that. What we need to do right now is we need to figure out a way to get all the DJs more active, right? Maximus Techno has not been active at all lately. And I haven't seen a song from him in like a while. Truly Alive was a good song, but it wasn't necessarily his best. I prefer, the song, well, all of them are good. I would prefer Amazing, because that's a really good song, and it's very professional, but Legendary is good too. Destination just rocks. Destination just, yeah, like I said, it just rocks. There is no other explanation. It's just that badass. And right now, I also figured we might talk about, what else to talk about besides, Maximus Tech. DJ Harmonix' new songs have been pretty good. I see they don't take it. Why did I take that? Send in the pistol. But I see that he's been trying to, impress his fans lately. And right now, it's working. He's very impressive. I didn't actually think I would like his music until I first heard him. As in one of my other vlogs, I had said that. But I wasn't kidding. I really was not expecting much of DJ Grease. And then, not DJ, God, I am so confused right now. Sorry, I just got home from school. I was not expecting much from DJ Harmonix, and truth be told, neither DJ Grease. I tend to doubt most music because, the new age of music has screwed everything up. And I honestly think that new age music can just suck it because look at what pop has done to, 12-year-old kids. It's made them want to dress like whores and stuff. And the influence, I'm not saying the music itself is bad. The music itself is bad as well, but I'm not saying that's my only problem with it. It's the influence it has. What the fuck? Sorry, guys. I am not on my A game today. Whew, you could just watch me suck real bad if you want. And laugh. As I was saying, pop has been corrupting a lot of children lately. And I've noticed it even in my own sister. She's been dressing like a whore, and at one point she said, YOLO. Least favorite phrase ever. You don't abbreviate, you only live once. That just makes the whole entire term stupid. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Drake did that. I think Drake's the one who abbreviated that and made it all YOLO-ish. Freaking seriously, fucking A. But seriously though, he is just, I hate how most pop artists think that it's cool to, make songs about nothing but sex, nothing but, partying and bullshit. Try making a song about education. You know what? Fuck this. Try making a song about education for once, and maybe I might just listen to your song. Try making a song about world problems, and maybe I'll listen to your songs. Try making a song that's actually relevant to things going on in life, and I might listen to your songs. Not bullshit, I'm getting laid, la 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 la. Or, hey, let's go party, fucking get drunk, bitches. Not that songs like that actually say that, but it's kind of what it gives off. Let's go party and get drunk. Let's go get laid and have children. Be like the father of my children, or whatever Rihanna said. Rihanna, talented singer, crappy music. And it's just true. A lot of people use the voices for the wrong kind of music. There's a lot of fans of pop out there, yet I did some studying and I found out that techno really is a study music. It's meant for people who want to study. And if people don't want to study and listen to the shitty music known as pop, then so frickin' be it. I don't care. Just do not try to influence the younger generation of children with your bullshit excuse of music. Hey, look at that. My anger towards pop is making me whoop buttocks. Now, I'm just not a fan of pop, and I despise it. Even if the song is moderately good, I will not listen to it. If it's about sex, if it's about money, if it's about gangster crap, then it can suck it. I noticed that gangster rap is really stupid. The only thing they talk about in there is shooting and wannabes. Like, it's just disturbing how stupid the music industry mainly has become. It's just not a good genre of music. It's not. And what people need to realize, though, is that not only do does pop make little girls think they need to dress like whores, it makes them question authority mainly, because some of it's about doing what you want whenever you freaking want it. And that kind of makes kids think, well, what are my parents telling me to do for? You could screw off. Like, I'm going to do what I want, because, you know, Drake or, like, Usher said so. I don't know who made the song since I don't care to listen. But it's like, artists like mainstream artists tend to make kids think they can do whatever the hell they want. And yes, I can have my off days too, but that's not influenced by music. That's influenced by me being a little shit. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes I can be pretty disobedient, and all kids can. All kids can be pretty disobedient at times. And it's just how kids work. Kids have their disobedient times. But mainly I am respectful to my parents, and I do what I'm told. And techno influences good thoughts, not negative or pornographic thoughts. Or just, it's not a very, very kind of music. It's just not. And right now, what I'm kind of thinking to myself is, why? Why the younger generation of children do you have to specifically target? You know the Illuminati, guys. You all know the Illuminati. Well, in my honest opinion, the Illuminati is probably most of the problem, because they control everything. And a lot of people say they're just a myth. There is no such thing as the Illuminati. You look everywhere around you. There's a lot of mysterious things going on in the government itself, and it's not because I just have a hunch, quote unquote, or because I am angry at life. Because some people would say, "Oh, you're just mad at life. You suck, man," or "You don't know what you're talking about. You suck." Yeah, I do know what I'm talking about. I think I've mentioned this before. How 9/11 was a complete bunch of bullshit. Okay, let me say something about that. It's specifically stated by some witnesses that they heard bombs going off in the lower areas of the floors, right? There has never been a collapse in the history of the history of the world where a building has collapsed from the top down like that. It's just never happened. And what's really stupid about that one right there is how people say and deny the fact that a plane did not, in fact, crash into the Pentagon. That is complete bullshit. You know why it's complete bullshit? Because a plane could not fit into the hole that small, nor leave the ceiling standing. The ceiling didn't even collapse until a few, I think it was hours or minutes or something later. It didn't collapse until a certain degree of time later. And that just proves my point. That's complete bull. And what most people need to know is, how can a plane fit into a 30 by something? I know it's a lot smaller than 50 feet by 30 feet. But it was a really small hole, and somebody specifically heard what sounded like, quote unquote, what sounded like a missile being launched, unquote. That's what was said. It sounded like what was a missile being launched. And you kind of think about it. Even back in 2001, they could edit crap pretty good. And editing was not uncommon. You would see editing in the news. You would see editing in, everything. So if you think about it, PTRS. If you think about it real long and hard, that's just not that difficult to comprehend. That maybe the government might just have done that to keep people in line. terrorists Well, Saddam Hussein got hung by his people. But I think it was Bin Laden. Bin Laden is the one who, if people started uprising, right, he'd go, oh, you want to start an uprising? 5,000 of you, dead. It kept him in line, didn't it? And some people say he was a horrible man, right? Never should have existed on Earth in the first place. Yet he was a good leader, and I'm not afraid to admit that he was a good leader. And because he was a good leader, he kept people in line. There is not one moment in my life where I don't think he was bad for, doing all those things, right? But if what he was doing was necessary to keep Iraq intact and in line, then so fucking be it. Let him do what he wants. America's always too quick to just jump to the task. We're always too quick to jump at things and automatically start crap. It's just American nature to go and start something with oh my! It's American nature to just go start something with somebody, right? We used to be an isolationist country. We used to be able to just keep ourselves away from everything and anything. But for some reason, we're sick and tired of that. Holy... I need to up the brightness a bit. I was like, holy shit, right? Because if we're going to be an isolationist country, then let's be an isolationist country. If we're going to be an addict country, learn when to mind your goddamn business, at least. Because even if I was from Iraq, I'd be mad as shit at America. I would hate America for jumping at everything. And you would too. Fucking bull. Yeah, that was totally my fault. I didn't pay attention at all right there. But you do get my point, right, guys? You understand my point? It's what happens sometimes. It's American nature right now to just jump at everything. And some Americans, I think most Americans are against just jumping at everything. Maybe some, because a lot of people think it's a good idea, but in my honest opinion, I disagree. You don't jump at everything in every country just because it's involving communism, which I don't even think exists anymore. I don't know. But just because, I'm going to give an example. Let's say one of the countries in the Middle East would become, communist. You'd jump right at it and would be like, oh, no, that's not going to freaking happen, no. I don't want you to be communist. We're going to jump and we're going to kick your ass. They want to, communism in some countries is probably the best thing that could happen, right? As long as it's not, oppressive and messed up. Communism isn't a bad thing. As long as there's a kind leader, but has firm he's not even a mean guy. Ho Chi Minh wasn't even that bad of a guy. In fact, he was nice. He did what he could for his country. Bao Dai was a complete asshole. Yet we supported him. Why would you support the bad guy? I'll make a part 2 soon, guys. Right now, I gotta go. Alright? Think about what I said, though. I mean, I'm obviously not all my facts are correct, but think about what I said. Alright? Alright, see you guys.